Hey everyone, hope you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. Today we'll do our uranium daily technical analysis, give you my financial opinion, and we'll jump right into it, starting with the uranium futures contract. We're moving sideways here. It does look like we're trying to basically base out here. I do see a pattern where you get this fractal that can be something like that. We'll see if that happens. Doesn't have to follow that. But we're up a little bit to $49 on the futures contracts. We've got the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. We're right on support. Basically, we're moving sideways along support. Doesn't look good or bad. It's just kind of moving sideways. You could maybe consider this a hammer candlestick pattern to some degree. Uranium getting a little bit more selling pressure here. We had a selling pressure yesterday. That's a bearish engulfing. I said that we were most likely going to head lower. We did head lower today. We'll have to see where the buyers step in here. This does have the possibility to head out and down. It doesn't mean it will. But again, this is very short-term movements. I'm not very good at the medium term. The medium term is on a monthly type basis. I'm good at long-term and very short-term. Medium term, it has to happen with more of a pattern recognition and stuff like that. And sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. But sometimes they wave lower like this and they can move back and forth for a while. But right now, in the short term, it does look like we've got some selling pressure still. CCJ, again, it's all selling pressure in the short term, bearish engulfing, and then we get the selling pressure afterwards. So still selling pressure. We're seeing that across the board. This is above support for Bannerman. Goviax, getting a little hammer pattern that looks a little bit better. Global Atomic, still some selling pressure, ending quite strong. Persist Metals, sideways day today. Pure Point Uranium, sideways. Deep Yellow, sideways, above support. Paladin Energy, getting a little bit of a sell-off today. Sky Harbor, sell-off and a pretty strong selling pressure today. Canalaska selling pressure, ending strongly to the downside. I'm just ripping through them, guys. There's a lot to go through here. We've got Next Gen Energy still selling pressure, ending quite strong. I don't see any reversal yet. Base load heading lower. Maybe we got support underneath it at 57 cents. Fission 3.0 selling off, ending lower and finishing strongly to the downside. Fission, a little wick, but again, we've got support underneath it. We'll see if that support holds. Kazatomprom, getting a little bit of selling pressure. Peninsula Energy, moving on up. That's a bullish piercing. But again, I wouldn't fight against the sector. If the sector's going down, I probably wouldn't try picking off any of them. We got a little momentum update today, but it gapped lower. So that's a little better. Down day for Consolidated Uranium. And again, guys, we could head lower and break to the downside here. That is a possibility. I'm not calling for it, but it's possible. Lotus Resources right on support with a nice good hammer candlestick, getting some support. UROY heading lower, 2.37. UROY heading lower. Our support line is right underneath it. We'll see if that support line holds. Encore Energy getting a little bit more selling pressure today. Again, we're still above all the support levels, so we need to see if these support levels hold in all of these companies. UUU are on the support line, and it finished quite strong. Again, we'll see what happens. URG selling off right at support now. Yep, going across on support. UEC getting stronger selling pressure, not back to support yet. LEU, little hammer candlestick. We'll see if the buyers come in here and push it higher. We've got LTBR, Lightbridge getting sold off. This is hitting a trend line and selling off. ISO Energy selling off quite strongly, and that's starting to break below the support level. Appy Energy looks like it's rallying higher off the support line. I really liked it down here. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going to the upside. Denison Mines right at support. We'll see if the support line holds. Actually, I you could draw this a little bit lower here. Come on. Because that's right there and through here. Yeah, it's about there. Blue sky uranium, we were heading higher here, a little bit of a down day today. Forum energy metals getting a little bit of selling pressure today, even though it was an up day. We've got AEC heading lower. It's hard to tell on these really low, thinly traded companies. Laramide, Laramide just chopping back and forth. Doesn't look too bad compared to some of the other companies. Western uranium, vanadium was down 3% today. Again, we've got support there a little bit, but we've already broken this upward trend line to the downside. UEX, CF, a little bit lower today between the support and resistance lines. Meg Energy, or Mega Uranium, I should say, Mega Uranium down a little bit. Doesn't look too bad. Standard Uranium getting sold off quite hard. ALX Resources getting sold off. Valor Metals selling off a little bit, but the momentum's to the upside. Elevate, nice little hammer candlestick right on the support area, and 92E above the trend line. So overall, guys, I mean, I'm still waiting at this time. Actually, let's look at the overall market real quick. Let's look at the S&P 500. So the S&P 500 has small down day today. It was finding some support. And then the NASDAQ also at support. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If this goes on higher and basically breaks this downtrend here, I think it'll be positive. But we still need to break that downtrend, break the downtrend line in the overall markets. But right now, we're just flinging all over the place. Basically, up, down, all around. And right now, I'm just kind of holding on, waiting. I'll be accumulating cash here in the short term. I do want to buy some more oil, but and uranium. I deployed some more in uranium as well. But right now, I'd like to see the buyer step in, and I'd like to see the overall markets kind of firm up a little bit. So that's kind of where my head's at this time, and I've just been sitting kind of on the sidelines watching all this stuff, waiting. If you guys like the analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe here if you guys like these updates. Subscribe to the website if you guys want to learn more about financial education. The Platinum membership, I have question and answer session that occurs, and I'll have to figure out when I can do that because I'll be going on vacation for a little bit here, and I need to figure out what days might work for that. So that's what I've got for today. We'll catch you next time. This is Finding Value.